we're gonna go ahead. This is Yogalates. Go ahead and come onto our mat. Extend out your legs and then just lower your lower back onto the mat. Bring the knees in and out. Try to keep your shoulders up off the mat. Hands press onto the mat just for now, just to get us warmed up. Try to keep that chin into the chest if you can. And we're just extending in and out, warming up through the core and through the spine. In and out. And good. Another 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And the next time that your legs are out, keep them out. Come into a canoe position. Try to lift up those arms off of the mat and hold a low canoe for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Step left foot down, right leg comes up high. Walk your hands up toward that right leg and lift yourself up. So it's almost like a teaser, but your left foot is onto the floor. And gentle little pulses in with that right leg. Start with your toe pointed. Keep pulsing gentle. 10, 9, 8. Good. Keep pointing that toe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now flex your foot. Flex the foot and pulse in. You should feel that stretch go down into the Achilles heel, into the hamstring. Keep your spine nice and straight. Lift through the crown of your head as you relax those shoulders. Good. Keep pulsing. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now neutralize your foot however it wants to go. Take your right hand under your shoulder. Left hand, reach it up toward that toe. Lower down, reach back, and up. Lower arm and leg down, reach back behind you, and up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Take that right ankle, cross over your left knee, and we're just gonna press ourselves up. Keep that right foot flexed, and just get as tight as you can. Sandwich yourself up. With your fingers pointed out toward the ceiling, and maybe you even get a little bit closer. And just breathe here. Make sure that right foot stays flexed. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now walk yourself back out. And we're going to keep those fingers pointed outward. Lift up the hips, lower, just hover. Lift up, lower. Push into that heel on the supporting side, on that left side. Lift, lower for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep pushing into that heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower the hips all the way down. Keep that right ankle crossed over. Extend your left leg and bring that right foot up as high as it wants to come. And just start putting some weight onto the bent knee side. We're gonna lean over onto your right side. Keep both feet flexed, just really opening up through the IT band. Breathe into it. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can bring it up just a little bit higher. Let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Deep breath in, exhale. See if you can catch your foot. If your knee is not comfortable, you can put a block under your knee to support it. And if it's hard reaching your foot, get your strap, or you can use that block. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and on the exhalation, gently release, come back up, fully cross all the way over. See if you can bend that other leg so your knees are stacked. And ground through the seat bones if you need to lift up and reset. Now we're inhaling, both arms up. The left arm, bring that bend your elbow and bring it in. So the hip that's closest to the ground, the left hip, and the left elbow. Start bringing it in and out. In and out. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can stay here or wrap your right arm behind you and try to bind, catching those fingers. Stay here, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Take that left arm out to the side and stack your legs in just a mermaid position. We're gonna lift into a side plank with your option to keep your knee onto the ground, or you can extend your legs long, or you can stack your bottom leg on top. Breathe here, open up through the heart, stretch your fingers, open up through that right side body, breathe. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower down and come back into a teaser type position. This time we're lowering the right foot onto the ground. Left foot stays, or the whole left leg stays long. Point your toe, gentle little pulses in. Pulse in, 10, 9, keep that toe pointed, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex your foot, pulse in. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, left hand under your shoulder, right hand is going to go out long. Try to touch your toe, and then take it out long, lower arm and leg at the same time. Down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, good job, you guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And 1. Cross that left ankle over your right knee. Start pretzeling yourself up, walking yourself in, as close as you can. Sandwich yourself up. Make sure your left foot stays flexed. Fingers point out to the sides. Stay here, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself back just a little bit. Fingers are gonna point out and we're gonna lift up and lower. Push into that right heel. Lift up and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Slowly lower all the way down. Extend the right leg out. Keep both feet flexed. And then just start putting a little bit of your body weight onto that bent knee, not on the knee, but right above and below the knee. So you can start feeling that stretch in the IT band. Maybe you can move that ankle up a little bit closer towards your hip bone. Stay here, breathe. 5. Breathing. 4, 3, good job. 2, and 1. Take the weight off of the leg. Inhale the arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold into it. If your knee is lifting up, you can put that block under your knee or maybe use the block on your foot. Use a strap also. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on your exhalation, walk yourself up. We're stacking our knees. If it's not comfortable to have your legs twisted, you could just take both legs out to the side. But if you can, try to stack those knees with both legs going opposite directions. Inhale the arms up, deep breath. Exhale, bend the elbows. Take your right elbow. Start bringing it in and out. In and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep that elbow in. See if you can wrap your hand behind you. Try to catch your fingers or use that strap to help you. Stay here, breathe, keep grounding through the seat bones. Lengthening through the spine, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take both legs over to the left side. We're coming into our side plank. The first option is you can be onto your knee, or you can extend legs long, or you can stack bottom leg on top. Open up, breathe. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release into tabletop position. Center of your mat. Begin rounding and arcing. Move through the cat-cow. Make any little movements along the way that feel good. Move the neck around. Move through the spine. Just breathing into it. Noticing where you might feel any resistance, any tension. Try to stay into any resistance you might feel and send breath into it. The pranayama, the life force. And the next time your back is rounded in that cat, curl your toes to get back into downward facing dog. And walk your dog, fast or slow. whatever feels good for you. Want to shift your hips, move your knees, loosen up. Breathing. And then we're going to find our downward facing dog, our neutral dog. Start rounding through your spine. Come in to cobra or up dog. And then round back into your downward facing dog. Move through this. Try to round through the spine as you move from cobra to down dog or up dog. The difference between cobra and up dog is up dog's a little bit higher than cobra. So whatever feels good for you, keep moving through it. But keep going, move with the breath at your own pace. Good, another 3. Do one more. And meet in downward facing dog. Come back to your down dog, stay here, breathe 5 breaths. Sending the weight towards your heels, keep your back nice and straight. Widen your fingers and your toes. Draw the belly in, chin in. Keep breathing 3, 2, and 1. Release the knees down to the earth. Flatten your feet and widen your knees. Press it into an extended arm, child's pose. Try to put your forehead to the mat or block. And on the exhalation, curl the toes to get back into downward facing dog. This time putting all of your weight onto your right foot. Extend your left leg up high. And we're gonna do that same thing with the left leg up. So down dog into that cobra or up dog. If you can keep your left foot lifted, if you need to, you can just put your foot down like it was when we did that before. But for the challenge, try to keep that left foot lifted. And we're pushing all the weight into that right heel when we come back. Good. Move with the breath, another 5 breaths. One more. And then we're gonna meet in that extended leg down dog. Take that left leg, cross it over your right leg. Start walking your hands towards your feet. Legs are crossed. Stay here and breathe. Just relax into this. You have those legs crossed. And then just start hugging in as much as comfortable in towards your knees. Breathe here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the exhalation, draw your belly in. We're going to slowly round up through the spine. So you come to a nice tall spine, legs are still crossed. And when you're ready, inhale the arms up, taking the right wrist to the left side. We're just going to kind of banana shape our body. Stretch out through that right side body. Breathe here, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. I went down kind of fast. All right, and then walk yourself back out into the downward facing dog and uncross legs. Now we're taking right leg up into that 3-legged dog and move into your cobra or up dog. Same thing as we did before, but other side. So find your rhythm, find your distance, and bring that leg back and forward. When you bring that leg back, really focus on sending all the weight in toward the heel on the left side. And another 5 breaths. We're going to move with the breath. Exhaling when you bring the leg back. Inhaling into the belly when you move forward. Nice job, you guys. 3, 2, and we're going to meet back into that 3-legged dog, all the way onto that left side. Cross that right foot over to the left side and start walking your hands back towards your feet. The legs are crossed. And at your own comfort level, just start hugging into your legs. Breathing. 5 more deep breaths. And slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you come to that tall, long spine. When you're ready, inhale those arms up. Take a left wrist, pull to the right side in that half moon crescent shape. Just breathe. 5 more deep breaths. Good, another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We're going to come all the way back down, walking back out into your downward facing dog. Uncross your legs. So here, breathe in that down dog. 5 deep breaths. Open up through the shoulders, lengthen through the spine, and that weight toward the heels. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down to the ground. Flatten your feet and come into a position where you're just onto your knees. We're gonna lean back and then try to touch the floor to the right side, touch the floor to the left side, and come into extended arm child's pose. Again, lean all the way back, touch one side, touch the other side, extended arm child's pose. And slowly round up. Keep going in this rhythm. Lean back, touch the floor one side, the other side, extended arm child's pose. Try to take it slow, slow motion. Really reach when you're touching the floor. Round through the spine, then through the arms. Good, lean back, touch one side, other side, and reach forward. Nice, 5 more. Should feel that quad engagement, working into the back, which is part of our core, and stretching. Good, 3, 2 more. Nice. One more, and then we're gonna meet with our knees onto the ground, leaning back. Just stay there, leaning back. Take your left hand onto the heel, or you can put a block there if you need to, and extend the right arm all the way back to the other end of the room. Maybe you want to try to deepen that twist. See if you can put your left hand on the right heel. And breathe. Ooh, this feels good. Another 5. Push those hips forward as you reach back. 3, good job, you guys. 2. And unwind. Take a quick child's pose. Counter stretch. And walk it over to the left side. Press into the ground. And walk it over to the right side. Press. And back to center. Come all the way back up. And this time we're taking right hand on the right heel. Lean back. Extend left arm all the way to the other end of the room. Push your hips forward. Remember, if you need a block, you can put a block there. You want to really challenge yourself. See if you can put your right hand on your left heel. Pushing those hips forward, breathe. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind, finding your child's pose. Widen those knees just a little bit more than they were before. Send those arms forward. Breathe here. Really stretch out your back. We're going to take 5 deep breaths in center, and then move one side, 5 deep breaths, other side, 5 deep breaths. So each exhalation widens knees just a little bit more, sinks you just a little bit more into that child's pose. One more deep breath here. And walk your hands over to the right side. Press in toward the ground. Stacking left hand on top of the right if that's available for you. Breathing. One more breath here. And the exhalation walks you all the way over to the left side. Either just pressing or stacking right hand on left. And breathe. And the exhalation brings us back to center. And we're going to find our block. So find your block, put the block, or if you don't have a block, you can use like a book or something to lift you up just a little bit. So putting our right hand onto the block, left hand in line with the shoulders. So we're going to take a few push-ups here. The first choice is you can have your knees down and just push up and down. Or if you want to add a challenge, try to lift those knees up off the ground and push up and down. Strengthening through the core, squeeze your core, squeeze the glutes. We're just going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick stretch back and switch sides. Move the block over to the left side. Place your hand on the block on the left and on the mat on the right. And we're gonna start with our push-ups, knees on the ground or lifted. Good push up. 5, 4, 3, good, look forward. 2, and 1, quick stretch back. All right, we're gonna go one more each way. Take it back over to the right side. Right hand on the block, left hand on the mat. Find your plank and push up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your stretch. Big stretch. Other side. Left hand on the block, right hand on the mat. Find your plank and push up. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick stretch. Now we're gonna squeeze your knees together. Shift your hips over to the left, knees are to the right, and stretch out your arms. So it's kind of like a child's pose, but our knees are just to one side, and we're stretching into the hip a little bit more. Breathe here. Good, keep breathing. Another 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back up towards your shoulders and shift your hips other side. And walk those hands forward. Now our hips are to our knees, our legs are to the other side. And stretch those arms forward. Breathing. One more deep breath. And on the exhalation, walk it back up. Now we're going to keep your block with you. Come all the way onto your back, knees bent, feet flat onto the ground. Extend the fingertips so that you're just grazing your heels. Take your block, place the block in between your thighs. I just realized my block is like exactly the color of my pants. Let me get a black block so you can see it better. And we're just going to ridge up. Ridge up. Walk your shoulders in, interlace those fingers. And keep those hips up high. Push into your heels. Squeeze through the glutes. Extend the knees out to the other end of the room. Sit nice and high, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna lift up your heels. Lift up those heels, keep your hips up high. Hold here, squeeze. Maybe walk your shoulders in a little bit more. Straighten up those arms. Lift those heels, hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your hands from behind you and come down vertebrae by vertebrae. So your spine is nice and long on the ground. Take your block all the way up in between your ankles. And we're gonna reach like we're touching our toes. Lower arms and legs down. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it back up. Take your block. And then you're holding the block with your hands as you lower it down. And up, so we're switching the block from our legs to our hands. Good. you don't have a block, you can use like a pillow or something. Gonna keep going, another 5. 4. 3. 2, one more. And 1. Now we're gonna place the block under our right foot. Just your right foot. Hands onto the ground. We're gonna be bridging up onto that right foot, plugging into your right heel. You can either lift up the left heel, or for the challenge, extend your left leg all the way up. Get your hips up as high as you can, push into that right heel, and then lower slightly down and right back up. Feel the vertebrae as you lower down and push up into that right heel. Good, nice job. Good. We're going for 10, 9, nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time that your hips are up, keep those hips up. Long left leg goes up and down. On that left side, good, nice, for 10. Try to keep those hips up high. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1, slowly lower the hips all the way down. Take that right leg, bend and lengthen. Anywhere that's not onto your knee, if you can get a little bit past your knee or maybe even catch your whole foot, just bend and lengthen. We just contracted that hamstring, now we want to lengthen into it. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time that leg is long, keep it long. See if you can catch your pinky toe side with your left hand and just hug in. Use your right hand to gently press onto your thigh, anywhere that's not onto the knee, to straighten out that leg. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the foot with your right hand or use a strap to help you. And we're taking that leg to the right side. Try not to let your left hip bone lift off the ground. Just taking that leg over to the right without the left hip bone lifting up, and look to the left. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take our spinal twist. Catch your foot with the right foot with your left hand or use a strap. If you want to, you can bind here too and catch your left foot with your right hand. And then start lowering that right leg to the left side. Try not to let your shoulder lift off the ground. Look to the right, leg is to the left. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind, bring those knees in, gently rock side to side. Woo, all right, we gotta do our other side. So put your block under your left foot. And your arms are long, palms facing down to support your balance. Right leg comes up, push into that left heel as you lower and lift the hips. For 10, good, nice and slow. Good, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice job, you guys. 3, 2, and stay up. Push into your heel, lower and lift long right leg. Try to focus on keeping those hips up, leg long. Another 10. Beautiful. 9. Good. Keep squeezing those hips up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1 more really good one. And 1. Slowly bring your spine to the floor. Take your left leg, start bending and lengthening. If you need a strap or a towel to catch your foot, or you can use your hand, or you could just hug anywhere that's not on the knee. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep that leg long. See if you can catch the pinky toe side of your foot with the right hand, left foot, and gently press on the thigh above the knee to straighten out that leg and breathe into it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch that left foot, take it over to the left side. Try not to let your right hip bone lift up. We're stretching out through the inner thigh. Look to the right, and your leg is to the left. Breathing. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Catch your left foot with your right hand. Option to bind if you want to hold on to your right foot with your left hand. And start taking that right leg over. No, sorry, your left leg to your right side, and look to the left. Try not to let that shoulder lift up off the ground. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly untangle, unwind. Bring the knees into the chest. Gently rocking side to side, massage through that spine. And find a neutral spine. Make yourself into a tight little ball. We're going to squeeze everything we've got for 5 seconds, and then we're going to release into Savasana. Squeeze your fists, squeeze your feet, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5, squeezing 4, squeeze 3, squeeze 2, Squeeze one and release out into Savasana. Make a sigh. Your body melt into the gravity of the earth. Feeling so relaxed. Feeling so good about this practice you've done today. Feeling so good just breathing. Feeling so good just feeling the sensation of the air on your skin. Feeling so good just being alive. Finding things to appreciate. Finding good feeling things to think about. Imagining sunlight just kissing your skin, warming your body. Love knowing that no matter where you go, you always have yourself. Love knowing that no matter where you go, what you do, you always have your breath. Love knowing no matter what, there's always something that you can choose to think about. It feels good. There's always going to be something around you to focus on. It's a good feeling. Just knowing that it's good to feel good. Feeling good feels good. Choosing the good feeling thoughts. Begin making small movements, wiggling your fingers, your toes, moving your head side to side, blinking your eyes. When you're ready, roll to your right side. Your left hand to press you up into seated position. And inhaling both arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Breath in, exhale, bring it down to your heart center. 2 more times, up and around. Inhale all that love, joy, appreciation. And bring it into your heart. 1 more time, up and around, breath. Exhale, bring it into your heart center. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.